Morning, everyone. How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? Freaky Friday, baby. Halloween's coming up. All right. Let's wait for everyone to get in here. Please drop a like in the video. So, yesterday, unfortunate how that SPX play didn't work out, but my settings not working. Right, so unfortunate that that play didn't work out. Totally okay, right? You can't win every single play. It is what it is, right? So what we were looking for yesterday was a breakdown from this little flag right here, right? I wanted to see this little pattern here to break down, but it looks like it might happen today. Right, we had that little move to the upside. We rejected that previous resistance yesterday, right? This level rejected perfectly, right? That previous resistance, right? Rejected it once, twice, and then 3 times yesterday. It is what it is, right? You can't win every trade. Right now we're consolidating right below. We have this previous support acting as a resistance. I'm going to be taking puts below the lows here, or if we test here and reject. All right, so that's the game plan today. Taking puts. Let me see. Do I have a trade on the challenge account? Let me check quick. I hope I do. Let me check quick. I do have a day trade on the challenge account, so I will be taking that on the challenge account if that works out. All right, we have a gap fill below. We need this to break. So, right, overall downtrend. Every breakout has been getting rejected. So, right, watch for a rejection of this little double top here. The spike in SPY that we just got, yeah, I mean, everything is technical analysis based, right? We bounced right off the lows, right? Previous resistance, previous support, right? Previous support, we just bounced again. That's it. And then we rejected previous resistance. That's it. It's as simple as that. Challenge account is a margin account. I don't use the margin, but I wanted to make it as challenging as possible and limit it to 3 day trades per week. So, right, that's what I'm looking at for that. What do we got here? This wedge just keeps on growing. Right now, here at the bottom, right, we have this little wedge. So keeping an eye on this. I'll set the alert right here, and this one I'll move down to the lows here. Right, so now, if this breaks to the downside, yeah, simple plan makes for the best plan, absolutely. Right, so this is the pattern on VIX here. Yeah, drink my coffee. How does everyone drink their coffee? Brandon said that wedge is bullish. So just because there's a wedge doesn't mean it's bullish or bearish, right? Technically, it's a continuation pattern, right? So technically it is bullish, but I don't like to have that mindset of oh, this is bullish, this is bearish, right? Always be neutral. Right? Instead of saying, oh, is this bullish? Say, oh, right, what's the setup here, or what's the plan, right? If this level breaks, we could take calls here. If this level breaks, we could take puts here, and so on, right? Try and get that mindset out of bullish or bearish, and just stick to, you know, the levels. Does that make sense to everyone? Hopefully that makes sense. It's really just a mindset thing, and it really helps build emotionless trading. I think W40. That's funny. Amazon. Right, broke out over this resistance. Right, now we're consolidating above. Right, we're wedging lower highs, higher lows. Need to see what happens here. It's sitting at support, but you know, overall downtrend, so need to be careful. All right, Apple looks very good, right? Rejected this high multiple times, and yesterday again, right? Higher and higher lows. This needs to hold. If this level breaks to the downside, we might move back down to the lows here on Apple, around 139 or so, 140. Yep, no bias. Don't have a bias. Right. Of course, we always want the market, right? If you're an investor and you're investing long term, right? Of course, you want to be bullish and the market to go up, but we're not investing here, right? This is not investing. This is not, you know, stock trading. This is day trading, and we're trading options. It's a completely different game. So, right, it doesn't matter if the market goes up, or if the market goes down, or if the market moves sideways. Right? There's a strategy for every single type of market. All right, so looking at this price action, right? Higher lows, lower highs, overall downtrend. We have multiple lows right off this region right here, around 138. Right, so we need to see if this level breaks. Are we going to get the continuation to the downside and fill this little gap that we have here? AMD. Right? Huge consolidation phase here. Right? What happens every single time we consolidate? Take a look at the chart. We move down, we consolidate. 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 Right? Can draw it out with one of these to make it a little bit clearer. Right, move down, consolidate. Move down, consolidate. Move down, consolidate. Move down, consolidate. Move down. Change the color of this. Right, that's how the market works. Right, it works in phases. Do I ever chart the US 10-year? Never. Never looked at it in my life. So when does it change, right? So in order for this to change, right, we first need to break out over the resistance, right? This white trend line. We also need to break out over those previous highs that we've been rejecting, right? This triple top here now, right? If this level breaks, we break out, we push through this next level here, right? And we could break out over this level, right? Previous support acted as resistance, and we can close over this region here, right? Then we start to establish an uptrend, right? That's when an uptrend becomes, you know, in place, right? And then we would need to test, right, this low here and these highs here, right? Market moves like a ladder, right? Look how many lows there are at each level, right? Previous support act as resistance, right? Again here, right? Previous support acted as resistance, right? Market moves in levels. Okay. So, right here again, we have this level here. Look how many times we bounced off of this level. This might break down very, very soon. Sent an alert at this level. Let's take a look in the video. All right, basically the same thing as Nvidia. Nvidia got hit a little bit harder from this earnings. So Nvidia looks a little bit even better, right? Multiple lows, we bounced multiple times. Right off this trend line here, we rejected this trend line clearly multiple times, right? And we might break down today. Okay. My thoughts on fibs. I see a lot of pro traders use it, but professionally for me, I used to use it. It's like kind of more, it's like, you know, banks use it, etc. A lot of times a level will reverse at the 50% fib, or, you know, the 618. But it's too much of a guessing game for me, right? Where's the fibs? Right, so you could take the fibs, measure low to high, and, you know, do all this, right? It usually reverses between the 236, oh no, the 382 and the 618. All right, so if we go back here and measure one of these moves, it's too much of a guessing game for me, right? So, right, comes back down, reverses off the 382, right, fails, doesn't hold, and then, you know, rejects right off the 0.5, right? But then again, these levels typically are previous supports or resistance, right? So look where the 382 is, right? It's a common level across the board here, right? Previous resistance, previous support, previous resistance, right? It bounced right off that key level. So is it the support or resistance, or is it the fib level that it's testing? It's typically the support or resistance, which is why I don't look at the fibs. Right, this level here, right? Look at where it rejected, right? Previous resistance, previous support, right? Acted as a support again for a little bit of time, and then it rejected. So, not for me. I'll stick to the basics, right? Don't need to make things too complicated, and I'll stick to support and resistance. If everyone could please drop a like on the video, I would really appreciate it. We have 220 plus of you in here, 60 likes. Appreciate if we can get that to 150. Yeah, we also kind of have a rising wedge here. Slightly. Yeah, we're dropping some huge knowledge today. Huge knowledge. Tesla's been getting rocked. What is Tesla down for the year? Sheesh. Year to date, it's down 45%. That is nuts. 45%. In the last month, it's down 32%. Let's see from the highs. It's at 414. It's down. It's down over 50%. Ouch. That's tough. This triple top was wild, right? Look how the levels just always work out, right? Resistance, and then we created that triple top. Crazy, right? Next major level for Tesla, this level right here, right? Previous support, even right here, right? Bounced here as well. Right, then if that breaks, this level right here. So 185/180, this little 5-point range right here. If we break here, that's next. We have a video on the dashboard on the BullTrades YouTube. I also cover it in like a bunch of my videos. Yeah, I'm gonna be trading live here, but again on YouTube there is about a 15 to 20 second delay. So, right, but anything I take I'll alert in real time on the Discord. Right, so make sure you're in the Discord. Okay, so top watch today at open is SPY SPX. All right, looking for this range breakdown and for this gap to be filled. Same play as yesterday, the same exact thing I was looking for. Right, we were at like 2,900 on the challenge account, but took a loss, and we're back at 2,100. Happens, can't win them all. Link for the Discord. So again, I don't know if everyone saw, but prices on November 1st are going to be going up because we have the app releasing, right? And it does cost a lot of money to maintain that. But if you're a member beforehand, you're gonna be grandfathered into the current price. So highly suggest getting it now and locking in that price. Definitely suggest it. So I just pinned the link, and then your first month you could use BT20 for 20% off. Yeah, I'm gonna hang out on YouTube today for the first hour or so. And everything will be real time on the app. It's gonna be huge. Ultra low latency? Yeah, I could actually. SPY and SPX are the same exact thing. They move the exact same. Yeah. Strike, I just pick my price target basically. Right, like today I'll probably, right, if we're sitting at, like for example, we're sitting at 365, I'll go with, you know, 363, 362, maybe even a 360, depending on, you know, the type of move that we're potentially going to get. Yeah, if you have auto renewal on, it'll just stay with 50 going forward. And the app's going to have notifications, right? Like when you get a notification on your iPhone, that's what the alert's going to be. And it's going to be in real time too, right? It's not going to be like Discord where it's slightly delayed. Everything's going to be in real time because it's going to be our own app. All right, we're not going to have to be dependent on Discord. If everyone could please drop a like on the video, I would appreciate it. I love this. We're getting, you know, we're growing here. This YouTube channel, 240 of you. Yeah, we're probably going to be doing that journaling thing. We'll have an options profit calculator, right? All that stuff to help elevate everyone's trading games to the next level is probably going to be implemented. Right, trading journal will be nice. I know I'll use it. I haven't journaled my trades in a long time, and it will be nice. It'll be nice to do again. Right, I always like to go back to the basics. Yeah, we'll have a tutorial on it, on how to set it up and everything. It's taken months now to develop the app. I think November 1st is the set release date for the app. Yeah, if you're a lifetime member, nothing changes. You'll be locked in for life. But there's only a limited amount of spots. Look in pre-market how we jumped up and rejected this previous support. Right, so we rejected this previous level here. Right? And we rejected this pink trend line here. So, right, every high has been getting rejected. I'm going to take note of this pre-market level here. And I'll make it a different color just so I remember. Make it blue. All right, so I'm looking at puts at open on SPX, right? I can look at SPY and trade SPX and move this exact same. Let me open up my Webull. I might full port. I like the setup. I'll take the risk. All right, we are playing with profits. Market opens in 4 minutes. I should add like a countdown to market open on here. I'm gonna do that. Right, that'd be pretty cool. Have a little countdown in the top right or something, with or you know, the top here somewhere with the countdown to market open. What's up, Chris? We full porting today? Chris, what are you looking at today? I'm just looking for a break of these lows here. Uh, 200 likes and I go full port. We're at 148. 3 minutes to market open. Or 2.5. Looking at SPX puts. 0 data expiration. Don't be silly, right? If you only have one account and you don't have another main account to trade with, do not full port. All right? Do not full port. The only reason why I would ever consider this, right? It's not a good idea, right? So make sure that you understand full porting is not a good idea. We made $17,000 in the last challenge account, right? So this is with profits, number one. Number two, I don't care if I lose this $2,000, right? So for me, I don't care, right? If I lose it, it is what it is, and I move on with my day, right? So do not have the gambling mindset. We're at 173 likes. Let's get to 200. You don't care about how big the port is. I just want gains. Oh boy. Right, we could totally lose the entire portfolio, which would be pretty funny too. But I don't really care what happens. Market's open here. Let's see what we're doing. Let's see what happens if we break this low. Looking at like 36.40 puts or something. I like that a lot. And oh, I clicked the wrong option. I didn't change my I didn't change it. There's two things today. I forgot. 3,600 puts actually I like. Let's see if we can that might have been a blessing in disguise. I totally forgot that that's the thing. Alright, now I'm gonna try and get in. Oh, we moved too quick. I missed the fill, guys. I missed it. Damn, contracts are up huge already. See, it happens. Can't win them all. That would have been a 50% play. Alright, let's see what happens at this level here. We could take the we could still take it here. If we reject again, I'm looking at 3,600 puts. Oh boy, I never canceled my order. I just got filled. This is how today's gonna go, I guess. I just got filled on them. I didn't cancel my order, so I'm in SPX puts at 500. That's brutal. All right, Whatever. Let's alert it. See if we reject here first. I don't want anyone to make this mistake that I just made. See, you know, can't win them all. Shit happens. Still like the setup. I never canceled my order, so I just got filled in at 500. 3600 puts, 1021 expiration. At I can average down. But do I want to? No. Let's see if we reject here. Need to be patient. Take a look at VIX. VIX is breaking down, right? So that's bullish for SPY and SPX. Let's see what happens. All right, this is our entry point. Stop loss is going to be around this region here. I have 4 contracts actually. All right, and this is going to be our price target, our first price target. And that's exactly what we're going to do, right? We could still make money on this trade. Just need to be patient. All right, I'm now green on this trade. All right, setup still looks good. All right, overall pressures to the downside. All right, look how many times we rejected this level here. Would like to see new lows and a gap to be filled. All right, everything's rejecting. Apple needs to take out this low here. AMD pushing to the downside. Amazon testing the lows here. All right, VIX bouncing back up. That's good for us. All right, let's see if this can push back down. I want new lows here. Currently up $500, 25%. Want new lows here. I just need to be patient. No need to rush. How did I lose viewers? Where did you all go? Right, zero data expiration is very volatile. Now we're down 500. Right, so it goes back and forth. Still here, sweet. See what's going on here. Apple's at support. Amazon's at support. Let's see what happens. Right, if this gets taken out, that's obviously good for these puts. VIX at the lows here. I'm gonna set an alert here. This needs to get taken out. Set an alert here for Apple. Just trying to fake us out, but look, pressure is still to the downside. So we just went from up 30% to down 30%, right? But we're following the chart. All right, we have this previous support here. See if it acts as resistance. $54% profits, awesome. As long as you guys make money, that's all I care about. I could care less. I couldn't care less about my my challenge account. Obviously, I want it to grow, but we're playing with profits here. Right, a $500 loss on a $17,000 gain. Oh, it's nothing. Let's see what happens here. Look at AMD. AMD's testing the lows here. Right, SPX having a very hard time breaking above. This would have been a great spot to add puts. I just don't have any buying power. So, and we're back green. Right, so we just went minus or plus 30% to minus 30%, back to even, and now, you know, back to minus 15%. So you have to be able to handle the constant changes, right? Just follow the chart. That's it. Need to break below. Now we're back down 30%. You made $100. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right, look at the overall chart. I want this gap fill. Yep, if you can't handle the red, you don't deserve the green. Absolutely. All right, we're sitting at the lows here. Need to be patient. $10 into market open, right? We have kind of this opening range here, right? This low here, 3647, and this high here, 3667. AMD breaking the lows here. All right, so now I'm going to set an alert above to see if we bounce up, so I don't have to keep an eye on it, and I'll set one below as well. Tesla at the lows. Nvidia, look at Nvidia, right? Breaking down perfectly, back even on these contracts. Amazon, we need Apple to break below here. Apple really needs to break below. All right, if Apple can break below, this should see new lows. Take a look at VIX. All right, VIX, we need this to move up here. All right, this needs to break out. Just keeping an eye on SPX. We need this level to break here. Just chop, 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 right? Take profits when you got them. I want my levels to work, so I also don't care if this account loses. All right, back down 20%. Let's go, Scooter. That's awesome. That is awesome. Let's get this move. Market doesn't want to move. Back down 30% here. All right, Apple needs to break down below. Double bottom on Apple. So now we went from plus 30%, minus 30% to up 20%, back down 40%. Make that minus 50%. Need to reject that double top here. Wow, look at Apple, right off the lows. All right, so this double top here needs to reject. There's VIX. Wow, VIX just broke this low. Right, obviously not good for SPX, or it's good for the bulls. Let's see what happens here. If you want the gains, you have to be expecting huge hits as well. Let's see if it holds. Just like that, options are down to 75%. Huge fake out. Look at AMD. Counts right off the low. Apple, right off the low. Amazon, right off the low. NVIDIA testing old support as new resistance here. Nice move on Apple. No, definitely don't add more. If you lose, you lose, right? You got to move on. You got to expect the volatility. It's going to happen, right? We went from plus 30% to down 60%. It doesn't mean it can't come back. Right? Obviously, you want to obey stop losses and such, but overall pressure to the downside, right? These are kind of rejecting here. Curious to see what happens. Just gotta stick to the plan. So now we have a high a day. I want to see these tickers break down. That's it. Amazon's back at support. Look at that candle. Crazy. This would be a nasty fake out. That would be nuts. Apple's the strongest today. All right, now obviously has the most weighting. So stop's probably the high of the day, but at this point, right, it's tough to have stop losses on zero data expiration tickers. I mean, expiration. It is really tough. They move very, very quickly. All right, look where this is rejecting now. All right, how crazy would it be now if we make new lows? All right, that would be nuts. Set my alerts, right? Just so I'm not missing anything here. Apple's the strongest today. That's obviously not good for us. See what happens. SPX breaking out over high of the day. Here's where I would take my stop loss most of the time. Everything, look at that fake out. Wow. Crazy, 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 crazy. Right, the thing is now we're kind of too far out of the money. Right now we're at 3,600. Right, we have 3,600 puts, and we're at 3,690. Right, so we're kind of too far out of the money. We would need a huge move to the downside. Apple looks to be too strong today for that to happen, but let's see. What's funny is like everyone's so giddy and happy, right, when I talk about it, but I always say, right, you can lose everything, and look what just happened, right? So take it as an example. You don't want that to happen to you, right? Like I said, I don't care if I lose the 2,000, right? You have to be risk first. This is something I would never do on my main account, ever, 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 ever. Right, if you want to make the huge gains, you have to be able to take the huge losses. Yep. So we were up 500 right away. All right, we totally could have taken those gains, but I wasn't looking for that. Right, I wanted the gap to be filled. I wanted this gap to break down. It still can happen. So let's see what happens here. Yeah, I hope that you guys learn from my challenge account as opposed to, right, making the mistakes on your account. But this isn't a mistake in my opinion, right? This is just right, a failed breakdown. That's it. SPX still pushing high day. Why did I do what, Garrett? I'm still in the trade. I never exited. That doesn't mean that you should follow. Yeah, Apple's the strongest today. That's typically a sign for a continuation. Let's see what happens here at 10 o'clock. Huge strength today. We got a failed breakdown. Look at AMD, it's down 1%. So today's OPEX, I believe, right? So that's why there's two different options, the AM ones and the other ones. So I clicked the wrong ones in the beginning. Tyler, these are challenge accounts that we're trying to grow as quick as possible. I'm not sitting here trying to grow a $2,000 account slowly. I don't have the patience for that, and I don't want to focus on. Right, I obviously want to make money too on my account. So I'm not going to sit here and try and grow a $2,000 account slowly. These are challenge accounts. They're made to be grown as quick as possible. Right, I'll trade my regular account the way I trade my regular account. Right, that's what I'll stick to. Right, last challenge account went from 2,000 to 17,000 in a few weeks. Right, so this $2,000 loss is nothing, right? Or technically still up 15 grand or 13,000. So Apple at resistance here. Let's see what happens. Some of us didn't make that 17,000 last time. Then you shouldn't be trading, right? You shouldn't be following me then. right? You have to do what's best for you, right? I was up 17,000. I alerted every single play. Everyone was able to get in at the same time. Then yeah, if you didn't make it, then you shouldn't be trading as big, right? Like I said in the beginning, before the market was even open, be ready to lose it all. Everyone's always too focused on the money that you can make, not the money you can lose. We're basically too far out of the money here. We would need to see a huge move to the downside. Right? We were also up $500, right? The play was up 30%. Right? So huge move today. Yeah, it sucks that we didn't get the, we didn't take calls, but hindsight, right? Overall pressure to the downside. And that's it. See what the smaller time frame looks like. All right, so here's the 1 minute. Kind of have a rising wedge. How nasty would that be if we reverse and break down? Not if we make a new high here, which we just made a new high. So look at Apple. Apple just continues to push. This is a nice rising wedge actually on Apple. So I love if we push down here and break this low, I would like puts. Right, but market is very strong today. But we are in an overall downtrend. This is a nice little rising wedge, but this is the 1 minute. Let's see if this breaks down. Right, good risk to reward here on puts. Right, this would be the entry, this would be the stop loss, this would be the price target. Right, price target, entry, stop loss. Right, but market is strong today. Right, so be cautious. You got 50% on AMD calls, awesome. So there's the breakout, right? Entry didn't get triggered. See what happens. Apple's so strong today. What a move. Unfortunate, but it happens. Apple, so strong. SPX at 37.15. Wow. Right. Notice the sentiment of the chat also. Right. The people that are still here are the ones who are learning, the ones who can handle the red. All the people that left are probably the people that are pissed because they lost the trade. Right. You're going to lose. Right. This is also a challenge account. I can't stress it enough. Like before market even opened, I said, right, if you want the green, you gotta expect the red. The market's very structured. This fake out was nasty. Apple's at resistance here. Let's see what happens. AMD is now green. Look at that. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Right. Upside here, it is dying out a little bit. Right. Look at the candles, right? We have huge momentum. Each candle is starting to get smaller and smaller, right? We're approaching resistance. We're at resistance here, right? So things can totally reject. It's a great area for puts with the tight stop loss above, right? You have a little bit to lose with a lot to gain here. Yeah, for my one-on-ones, I can cover anything. If this was my regular account, I would have exited at the break of this. But I'm looking for a home run. Right, I wanted this gap fill down below. See what happens. So on this challenge account, right? In total on challenge accounts, I'm still up 13,000. And I still have the screenshot. I'm using the same account. All right, so now the $2,000 loss doesn't really look like anything, right? Like, I'll even post that screenshot in the Discord. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, last week I got actually we were up 100%. Look where Apple's starting to reject here, by the way. So look at the post I just made in the EM2K challenge account. Right, playing my profits. Only thing is, we are too far out of the money. So most likely these are dead in the water. Good stuff, Mohammed. That's a great play. So Emmanuel said some of us just joined, some of us did not participate in the previous challenge. So as always, everyone always needs to do what's best for them. Right? Make sure you're doing your due diligence. And make sure you're always doing what's best for you, right? Your only competition is yourself, right? No one's gonna hold your hand, right? Everyone here is in a different point in their life, and everyone is gonna be able to take different risks, right? Whether you have a family, you know, whether you have people to take care of, you know, whether you have a job or not, you know, everyone's at a different point in their life. So personally, I don't have to take care of anyone. I don't have any kids or anything. I only take care of myself. I live by myself, and my rent is very, very small. Right, so I could take big risks. Right, I also make a lot of money. I save a lot. I'm smart with my money. I'm very good financially. Right, so keep educating yourself financially. Right, anything that you do should be, you know, to make more money. And yeah, that's why I'm still holding this position. It's also a challenge account, so still up 13,000. Yeah, if you you know, if you work and take care of a ton of people, you know, obviously you need to be a little bit more safe, right? And risk is you know, is different for everyone. I own my place in the city, so all I do is just pay maintenance fees, which is $1,000 a month. But I also I had to buy my place, so but everything's paid off already. So I'm living for $1,000 a month. But I'm able to rent my place out, right? So I can move and I can rent my apartment out, and then I'll make all that money back. But I will not be selling this place because I have a place in the city that's $1,000 a month now. I would love to see a huge drop. No, I don't really follow candle patterns. Do I notice differences in trading a bigger account versus small account? Yeah, trading a bigger account at first is very stressful, right? Because more money is obviously more stressful. But always sticking to the basics, right? Play the levels and that's it. How nuts would it be if this play comes back to life? I hope it does, just so that, you know, I could preach patience. You know. So guy in a truck said, EM, did you get to this point via trading or through saving in real estate? All the above. Right? You should always have multiple sources of income. Right? All the above. If you rely on one source of income, you're not financially free. If you have multiple sources and, you know, sources of income that make you money while you don't even have to work, then that's the goal. I will not be averaging down. So Apple here at resistance, see what happens. I mean, the play, I am at $500. I could do a $500 challenge account, but I just don't want to keep resetting. All right, if anything, I just want to focus on, you know, actually trading my actual account. But Apple's starting to reject here, so let's see what happens. So here comes the I wonder if we, you know, we bounce off, we move down to this level here. Right, so look at this. Everything's rejecting where they should have, right? Apple right here. So now look at this rising wedge. Right, broke down, retested, created a double top, and now it's breaking down. Only thing is we are too far out of the money, so we would need to see a huge move here. I mean, if this comes back down to this level, that would be insane. Yeah, Carl, I made that suggestion for just to be me, but then again, like I do only like to take like one trade a day, and then I don't really like to look at the screen. So if it was just me every day, it wouldn't be much talking. Right, when I'm trading here by myself, it's very quiet, and I like to listen to music when I trade. Look where AMD rejected also. Let's delete this all and redo it. Right, so we rejected that resistance. Right, we could have a flag here. Right, this could totally be a huge flag. But this was what I was looking for here. Right, this was the bear case. For DXC, I'm waiting for news to drop. I want a buyout to happen for this play, so I don't really care what the chart looks like. I'm waiting for news to drop on that one. I think it's gonna get bought out. So we are approaching this level again. Look where we rejected also. All right, resistance, resistance, resistance. All right, so now AMD, Nvidia, and Tesla are all red again. Amazon, Apple at the highs here. Very volatile day. If we see a move back to 3,600 or back to 3,650, I mean, that would be insane. We're probably going to start the bounce here because, right, this previous level. Yeah, I have $600 in the challenge account right now. Swing it. I can't. It expires today. Apple Industrial Design Chief to leave. I wonder if that has an effect. Not doing much. Yeah, if this goes green, I mean, that would be nuts. Juyu, if that's how you say it. Learn it use it as a learning lesson, right? It happens to everyone. Everyone will blow their account once, at least. If you don't, then good for you. It's basically like a requirement in order to, to learn something. You started trading in April this year, right? So you're brand new. Happens to everyone, right? Use it as a learning experience. Try not to make the same mistakes over again, right? Don't size too big. Don't focus on the money. Just trade the setup, right? If you focus on the chart, it will lead you in the right direction. I blew my account multiple times in the beginning. See if we get the next leg down here. Right, we all blow accounts. I haven't done it in 8 years now, so. I am down 64%. Took about 2 years to be profitable. Here we go, maybe down 60%. Here comes the comeback. This should be the biggest show of patience recorded, I think, ever. 2 months is not long whatsoever, that's for sure. I am back to $1,000 on the challenge account, by the way. Up 900. Yeah, if this play goes green, that's got to be a record, especially live. I mean, like, that would be nuts. But we're gonna have to move here. Any kind of consolidation now is gonna kill these plays, right? Because we're so far out of the money. Right now we're back down to 75%. So. See what happens. Apple, Sentinel are at that low. SPX. See what happens. What's up, J. Paul? What a move today. What a move. All right, we're also testing this old resistance that we had here. Right, this previous double top. All right, so look where we're starting to bounce. This needs to break below. So now it's trying to make this old resistance as a new support. All right, so if this can break down, then we should test this region below again. All right, market moves like a ladder. Gonna go grab a water. I'll be right back. But I'm gonna stream until I exit this position. I want to see what happens. So I'll be right back. Gonna go grab a water. Hopefully I come back and it's below. Alright, I'm back. Still the same spot, right? It's trying to act as a support, that previous double top. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of decay on this one. Right, we have 3,600 puts, and we're $80 out of the money. So definitely a lot of decay. If we consolidate here, it's gonna chop it up. Absolutely. Ideal puts to be in would be 3650 puts. Or 3660 puts. 3660 puts would be ideal right now. And we have 3600s, which are all the way down here. Right, I took this, right, because we were breaking down, and I wanted this to be filled right here. I wanted to hit this level. I only take 3 day trades per week, which is why I didn't get flagged. No, I wouldn't take puts here if you haven't entered anything. Right, not a good risk to reward. If anything, calls have a better risk to reward, right? This previous double top can act as a support. Yeah, I do have a deep voice. Yeah. Yes, Nico. You can DM me whenever, and I'll give you a shout back. The mic sounds good. I appreciate it. I'm using a micro Rode NT USB, I think it is. Micro USB, I don't know, something like that. It's a Rode mic. Let's see if we can break down. Apple, right, still sitting at these highs here. AMD down 2.5% now. Yeah, I'm gonna wait here until this plays out, right? Until I exit the position is when I will stop streaming. Yeah, the Rode mics are great. How did my trading style? So originally I did support resistance, and right, originally when I first started trading, I was just trying everything, as everyone should always. Right? You need to try different ways of trading to see what fits your style. Then I really got into Elliott Wave, and I did that for a long time. And originally I was also just a swing trader. I would buy, 3 to 4 months out, because I was working full time as well. I couldn't day trade. So I was a swing trader. I would, buy 3-4 months out and play the daily chart. But the market was able to, it allowed us to do that. Right? The market was basically in just an uptrend, and it made it very easy. Right now the market's all over the place, and I trade full time now, so I can day trade. Right, it's way riskier, but the reward is way higher. Right, on the year on my main account, I'm up 100 and about 160%. Right, for the year to date, I'm up 160% on my main account. Right, because I day trade. Right, if I was swing trading, I would be up, a quarter of that at most. Right, so with risk comes reward. Which is why we're able to get these high gains, these high percentages. I did commercial real estate. All right, so look how that double top is now acting as an area of support. I don't really like paper trading, right? Because it does remove all emotion. So it is good to paper trade to see if you can actually do it, right? If you have the skill set down. But there's no emotion in trading. I mean, in paper trading. So right? If you do paper trade and you are successful, that means emotions are your problem. See what happens here. Emotions is very tough to overcome. Absolutely. You like this song? I wish I could play like regular music. I have some good music. This is all copyright free music. I can actually share my playlist with you guys. Copy link. Right, so now look how that level acted as a support, right? Here's the link to my playlist. If you want that. I use Spotify. So go sort it by date added, and then you'll see my most recent songs I've added. I listen to mostly like house and upbeat, chill house music. Partner with YouTube. Yeah, I'm partnered with YouTube, but I pretty much only live stream, so I don't make anything off YouTube. I think it was like $20 a month I make from ads. Making videos takes a lot of energy. But yeah, I listen to chill house music. House. I like the upbeat stuff. This is a hip hop playlist. This is a let's do EDM. Let's see. These songs are pretty good too. Apple at resistance again. Beta is going to kill these contracts. Yeah, we're down 83% now. Probably should have taken it when we were back to 1,000. You know, but whatever. perfect bounce, right? So look, resistance, resistance. Make this a little bit lower. Right, broke through, came back down, acted as support. Right, and then we tested it again. Right, so market moves like a ladder. We need to see a huge move down below here if we want these contracts to come back. This song is a banger. So here we go. Need this to break down. I hope we take out these lows. That'd be huge. Let's see what happens. Wedge breakdowns, breakouts. Yeah, that's all I play. That's all you really need to play is wedges. Tesla pushing here. SPX though. Look at this. It's a lower high put in place. Wow. Let's see if we could break 36.75. Oh, what happened in here, everyone? Look at this. Big level here. Big level. Let's see what happens. Right now, this is the look at VIX. VIX is coming back. Everything's moving down. This is a huge level that we need to break below. And then this low that we just created before. Could you imagine these contracts come back? I mean, that would just be comical. I don't care at this point, but obviously it'd be pretty cool. So see what happens. Need that level to be taken out, and then we should test 3650. See. This level's being stubborn. Is this the pre-market level too? SPX. What's gonna happen here, everyone? I'm using the 1 minute right now. It's more entertaining for the stream. If I was using like the 15 minute, which, you know, the 10 or 15 minutes is what I would usually be looking at, it's not very fun. So it's definitely more entertaining to watch the 1 minute. Here we go. That's the only reason I'm looking at the smaller chart. It's way more entertaining. Yeah, VIX is almost green. What's Apple doing? Apple took out these lows. Amazon. I mean, this could be like a wedge though. All right, like. All right, this could be a falling wedge. So we just need to break this here. What do you guys say we exit here? Oh my lord. We're back. We're only down 50%. That's crazy. That is insane. We're only down 50% now. I was just down 85. All right, well now on that little pullback, down 60%, 66. I've come this far already. Let's see if we reject. Right, that 36.75 level was a big level. Back down 70%. So let's see if we can continue to move back to the downside here. VIX is now green. All right, just in this little spike, it's a 20% move. Theta's eating these contracts alive. And Mohammed's typing in all caps. Let's see if this acts as a new resistance. All right, we need this level to reject, and then, you know, see it move back down to this level here. Set alert. I don't need a set alert. It's gonna move quick. Take out the low. Consolidating here. An alert here, so I don't have to stare at the screen. Answer some questions. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Just waiting for that to play out. Need that to break down. How does this affect LeBron's legacy? Everything affects LeBron's legacy. Should we look at the 1 second chart? If you want to have a heart attack, take a look at the 1 second chart. Oh my god. That's funny. Oh my god, that is insane. That is crazy. If you want to have a heart attack, look at this chart. Look at this flag, though. That's a bear flag if I've ever seen one. I'm gonna have a heart attack watching this thing. Especially with this music in the background. Alright, I gotta get off this before I have an aneurysm. Back to the 1 minute chart. As if that wasn't quick enough. Yeah, that's definitely a thing. Yeah, give me the breakdown right here. We're flagging. Nah, no chance anyone uses that. Do I think a lender is better than the bank? A lender is gonna probably have a higher risk. Right? So they'll accept you more than if your credit's worse or anything. So in some cases, sure. We need this level to reject here. These contracts were over 215 before. Now they're back to 130. Need to reject here though. But this could totally be a falling wedge. Right? Look at that little wedge. Good risk to reward. And back down 80%. This could potentially break out to the upside. I just need to keep an eye here. What do we think happens here? Theta's eating these contracts alive. So again, we're still over 36.75. Discord will still be used, Nico, but the dashboard and everything, that'll all be on there. It's a nice falling wedge, by the way. Flow's mixed. Change the music and play some lo-fi. Do I have a multiple monitor setup? Yeah, I'm actually, so this computer I'm on now, the monitor, I actually have the 49-inch curved. The Samsung Odyssey, I think it is. So this is half of my screen. I think I'm gonna exit these puts here and just take the loss. We're at $500. This looks like it might break out. See what happens. So I have this 49-inch monitor, the curved one, and then I also have two 27, I think 27-inch curved Dells above it. So basically 4 screens, 3 screens total, but the Samsung monitor is basically, you know, 2 or 3 monitors in one. This is actually an interesting chart that Dak just posted. Let me bring it up here. This is SPY and SPX yesterday. This is it today. That's very interesting. So I'm curious to see if the same thing happens. Right, we had this right here. Basically the same exact thing. Broke down. What will I do with the challenge account? I'll probably take a little break and then just focus on regular alerts. Challenge account's fun and all, but it really does promote bad habits, and I'm not about that. Yes, it's fun to see the big gains on a small account, but it really is bad habit. Bad habit. So we'll see what happens. Let's see if this makes a new low here. Need this to break. Everyone also needs to realize, right? Your only competition is yourself, right? No one's gonna hold your hand. Right. This account took an L today, but this is $2,000. Doesn't really mean much to me. Yeah, I would post my trades in analyst alerts. Honestly, everything looks like it wants to push up. This is an area where I would take calls. So look at that now. Now we're entering the afternoon here, so let's see what happens. Oh, can't handle the red. You don't deserve the green. Absolutely. All right, I'm probably gonna exit these puts here because I can't look at this any longer. See. Ready to eat. I haven't ate anything today. Yeah, Nico, honestly, you know, that's good to bring up, right? Obviously, we don't like to lose, but sometimes you need the loss, right? It really puts you back into place. It humbles you. Um, you know, everyone loses. The goal is to manage those losses. So, um, you know, just need to manage the losses. Here and there, it's gonna happen. From Asia, wow. No volume here, right? Nothing's really happening. Gonna exit here. All right, I'm out of these puts. $300 left. Oh, good exit because now everything's starting to push. Look at that. Good exit. Have a good one, everyone. Appreciate everyone talking about. Appreciate the support and appreciate everyone, you know, watching me blow up the account. Have a good one.